All right. Trying to get a bunch of things done all at the same time, and I forgot to start Minecraft. That's how that goes. That's bright. All right, here we are. There's so much work to do. Like this. So this is the West Wing. The Oval Office is literally right here. There's the portico. And this whole area is fenced in. It's like a compound. So, hey, I see Steve. Hey, Steve Isaacs.
Hey, Mike Washburn.
So you're on stream, just so you know.
All right, hi, stream.
Are you? You probably don't have access to the server.
I used to. Let me see.
We might have cleaned it up at one point. So
That
let
would've been
me.
smart.
Yeah. So let me.
What version of Minecraft?
So this would be 1.16.4, I believe.
Okay, that's the latest.
Yeah.
Looks like the latest. All right, the latest and the greatest.
Yeah. Players. Allow list. Oh, no. Sir Isaacs is still on the allow list. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Let's see what happens here. I gotta find the.
Who would have thought? All right. All the things are happening. Fantastic. Becky, if you want to be on Discord, you can be on Discord if you want. Steve is here.
I'm here. Let's see. So, which one am I going to?
It's Sir Isaacs. Okay, so the server address I'm not going to say out loud.
I know, but I think I have. Is it the Mr. Washburn one?
No, no, no.
Is it Minecraft server? Let's
No,
see.
no. Let me.
All right.
I'll send it to you in Discord.
Put it somewhere super secret.
Yeah.
Although the funny thing is, if you have an allow list, it shouldn't matter. But I hear you.
Not taking chances.
No. Is it the Nodecraft one? I think it is this one.
Well, it is a NoCraft one, but it might be different.
Are you the only one in right now?
Yeah.
I bet this is it. Watch.
I just put it in the chat anyways.
I think I'm in though, am I?
You are. So is Becky.
Okay. Cool. Ooh, I beat her, I think. Hey,
There's
Becky.
Becky. We got a whole team
This is awesome.
of people.
Let's
Oh.
see.
And I've got a Diet Dr. Pepper.
I do not.
Mm.
But that's okay. Well, you have 15 people watching right now, it looks like.
Bounces around because I have my stream embedded in a couple different places.
Uh-huh.
And embeds are weird because they count as viewers.
I gotcha.
but they're watching on Participate or on my website or a couple different places, right?
Cool.
So that bounces up and down a little bit, which is awkward. But I'm not getting rid of the embeds because, I mean, I'm just not. But yeah, so I'm psyched about this build. But it's gonna be hard, Becky. This is gonna suck. It's gonna be hard.
Hi.
I
Why are you so worried about it?
listen. I guess I was worried about the Capitol building, and obviously, I guess we've seen how it turned out. So let's show people who are watching. If you're watching for the first time, this is our Capitol building in Minecraft. It's pretty dope.
It is dope.
I'm very proud of this. Like, I would put this up against anyone else who has tried to make a Capitol building in Minecraft before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, goddamn, this looks so good.
Very nice. So I'm by the White House, I believe. And
So, Becky, here's what I thought Steve could do. So, Steve, if you have 2 monitors.
I do.
So, what I could use you to do is, and if you have as much time as humanly possible to do this over the next week and a half, but I actually would love to give you kind of an interesting job. There is a lot of foliage missing from the world. Like so I spent some time doing like the trees along the paths of the water. But that's just like we're just scratching the surface. In fact, the whole area north of the pool, the reflecting pool, is like a forest. There's tons of trees all over the place in there. And you can see it's pretty sparse right now.
Right. So what picture are you going by a picture?
Google Earth, man.
Yeah, so do you have a...
I can invite you to... Becky, do you think you could invite Steve to the LA Works Discord? Maybe?
Sure thing.
And then in the detailing section of the Discord server, there's a link to like a good top-down view of the the area.
So this is around the mall that I'm looking at.
Frankly, like the whole the main
the reflecting pool and north of that. Or
well,
what have you?
I mean, to be honest, you can start kind of anywhere if you want. The whole space needs to be done. So we're and we're running out of time.
Yeah.
It's low priority, but it does, I think it makes a difference to how the whole thing looks.
So you want Steve to have the link to get invited to the Discord? Anything else?
Just I don't know if you can assign him roles or not. My mic is too loud, I think.
I can't.
Okay.
No.
Turning down my mic so I'm not killing people's ears.
I sent the link to I messaged you in Twitter.
Alrighty, thanks.
What we'll do? I don't know why I open Slack when I mean to open Discord.
Do people still use Slack?
I use Slack. I mean, Participate lives on Slack.
Yeah, a lot of companies do, I guess. Becky sent a link.
I actually got to get Becky on our Slack. That was a good reminder of that. All right, so the only thing I would love to do is put like a... I'm gonna try something. Anyways, welcome in, friends, if you're here for the first time.
I ended up in their voice chat and nobody was listening to me. me.
That's funny.
Let's see. So here's Mr. Washburn. Oh, there's LA Works. Okay. So I want to find. Is it just that Becky posted the earth.google.com link? That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Wow.
Are you looking for a Google Earth link for that area?
I used the link that you had in Discord. Is that correct, or is that something different?
There's a bunch of links in Discord. I'm not sure which one you mean.
Okay. I just saw one that was I didn't know what I should be looking for. So what it was something about, I don't know. It was just a Google Earth link, but there must be a bunch. So
I have a detailing grid with Google Earth links for different zones. Like it's a
okay.
an image.
We have a bureaucracy.
So what link should I be using to just figure out where I should put trees?
Here, let me give you. I'm just gonna. Where am I here? There we go. Sorry, all over the place.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, I need to do. How do I? Can I do a browser source? Websites, add source, new source. Let's see if I
Okay,
can make
so I
this
just
happen. This would be
tagged-
super cool. Google Earth.
I just tagged you in Discord and
Okay.
put the link for the detailing grid that I made, and it's got all the it's got like an image, and it's got a bunch of polygons over it that are links
Okay.
to Google Earth.
Cool.
That's one of the slides on it.
All right. Interesting.
Oh, look at this.
So wow. So is it the select a zone that slide? Okay.
Select a zone to visit in Google Earth. It's the 4th slide.
Wow. And do we know where? All right, so I see that. And then it seems like I probably want to start at 9 and then build from north of that, is what Mike was saying, I think. And if I go to 9, I can still go north of that to 10 and 11 without going to 10 and 11? You know what I mean? Like, can I do that?
With Google, once you open the Google Earth, you can just move around.
That's,
Like you
yeah,
just grab the map and move it around, and then
perfect.
zoom in. You can do the
Okay.
street view to see things more closely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see what I needed. Okay, this is perfect. So now I need to find in the actual world the reflecting pool and the the World War II memorial. This is huge.
Where are you at right now?
I'm at the I'm up in the air above the White House.
Do you have any mods installed to teleport, or do you want me to teleport and then bring you there?
If you could do that, that would be great. I mean, I can.
Wanna do
Yeah, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
So I think I want to go like to the. Mike wants me to start the trees like north of the reflecting pool. So if you get me to the reflecting pool,
I'm gonna turn.
either World War II memorial side or the other side.
Okay.
And Mike, am I just planting trees and then using just bone meal and whatever, just let them grow, or should I just plant?
Yeah. Actually, I think I have the tick speed super fast.
Yeah, they grow really fast.
So just plant them.
Yeah.
So now this side.
Great.
Okay, so if I'm looking at, it's funny. So if I'm looking at World War II is now on my right, and what's on the other side of it? Whatever it is. Okay. All right, this is perfect. And are they a certain kind of tree, or does that matter?
I mean, just try to make it as accurate to the actual trees that are there as you can.
Okay.
Whatever you can use your artistic judgment.
Well, that's where you want to stop right there.
Okay.
Wish I had a 3rd monitor.
I'm staring at 4 screens right now.
I
Crazy.
had a 3rd monitor when I was teaching online in the spring. It was so great.
No Windows.
Just don't have enough.
No, there's no
capacity.
Windows shouts. Not yet. Not yet.
Shouts is watching.
Shouts is watching. So yeah, not yet. we're so what the way that this has worked is we have a shell of a building. It's not very good. This is actually the worst model of the ones that we imported. This one's very difficult. I'm not loving this, but I was just dreading the idea of, you know, replacing it even more. So it's hard to yeah, no, this is a tough one. So we've got to basically redo this whole thing.
I think the hardest thing about it is that there's not really a lot of photos in the like higher security areas, you know, like from people. That makes sense, but you have to try and like search for pictures when Google Earth doesn't work for you. But some of those are, you know, really bad quality anyway, and they're not even the right location. Like I've had some pictures that were inside of a building, but they were out on the lawn in front of it. I'm like, this is not what I asked for. It's frustrating, but
yeah.
okay. So we've got. I ended up in some special place with a Secret Service man standing in front of the doorway. That's pretty rad. Where am I?
So
Okay.
I wonder how often I can change this this browser source. Hold on a second. If I do that, what is it gonna do? Is it gonna pull me down into Street View? That's where I am. Yeah, right. Awesome. This is the browser source thing is working out. That's cool.
That's the same thing I have up.
Okay. I feel like this is the place. I feel like this is the place to start. I do want to bring it up on my laptop though, because that's actually where I can look at it a lot easier.
Let's see.
Music's loud too. My headphones. All right. So this portico is really cool. I'm having a hard time figuring out if these little wings actually are real. See, on this side it's not as pronounced. On this side there's definitely like this weird overhang here. And it's complete, like it's full. It's not just like an awning. It's
well, the trees are growing.
oh, there is shit. And the other thing that's messed up about the White House is that there are multiple places where there's multiple levels. So like the walkway here, the hallway is consistently a level. And this
Okay. I have a picture. I'm gonna send it into Twitch so everybody can see it. So that's a really good aerial view that gives us a good idea of what's going on with the building.
Oh. I don't know why it tried to bop. It did bop you though. It's funny. All right, let me pull this link up. Oh, this brought me to just like a whole series of Google.
There's other similar ones like it. I mean, I can put.
Oh, but this is a good picture here. Oh, damn, that's a really good picture. I'm downloading this image. This picture here is awesome.
That's a good one.
That's actually almost exactly what we need.
Figure
Nice.
out what all this stuff is on the side.
Alright, I'm gonna actually get rid of the browser source because doesn't seem to be doing any good.
This,
Alright, so
picture is pretty. This model is really like looking at the model now. I'm like, whoa.
yeah, no, the model's really terrible. This is pretty difficult. So, okay.
You know, like I've been working off of polygons on everything else though, so you know I'm looking at this like, yeah, it's complicated-ish, but this is better than nothing. It's better than polygons.
Okay. Relative to does the overhang of the portico mesh line up directly with the edge of the building? That's a piece of info. It doesn't. It doesn't. I can see it in this one.
So this is interesting. I'm still in the reflecting pool, and there's what are these white buildings? Oh, I see. Are those what are those? Are those these things that are like kind of in the middle of the woods? Like what are these? There's this like white, few different white, just towery things that are not very big.
Yeah, I would just ignore those for now.
Okay.
We're ignoring stuff like that.
Okay. But there's a walkway to it. I'll just leave that as a walkway for now.
Yeah, don't change any of like the road,
Right.
like the roads or the material or anything like that.
Okay. Man, that reflected pool is big.
I think one thing we want to keep in mind too is if this model is like scale with the world, has it been fit to it?
Sorry, say that again.
Just wondering if the model has been fit to the scale of the world decently.
It feels fine. I think the problem that we're feeling is that it's not going to give us the ability to do much like actual detail. That's actually I think the problem. Like as far as relative size goes, I think it's okay. And the only other thing to keep in mind is that it's just the center building that was placed. Right? The wings were already there. They were part of the old models. So all that's been like replaced in this is the actual like residence part. I think that this whole thing needs to be increased quite a bit. So I'm gonna
Do you have the rose garden?
well, sort of. I think I'm gonna start.
All right.
Here. No. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It's actually quite a bit lower than... Like even the... Yeah, no, I didn't do this right. So let's try this. And this, let's try this again. Okay. And that's at equal height with that. And then... I wonder what color that walkway is. It's gonna be so hard to see. Okay. Ludi with the host. Thanks, buddy. How's it going? Hopefully you're watching. I'm trying to build a White House. Trying to build a White House, man. I'm chilling. What's up, my dude? Have you seen The World? Have you seen like the whole thing? I haven't. Why is my camera missing? Oh my god, my whole scene is just messed up. I'm gonna try White House and chill. Gonna have to try that with the... I can show it to you quick. Let's do it. Let me just show you what I want to actually show you is the Capitol building. So come check this out. You seen this? Pretty rad. This whole world is absolutely gigantic, dude. That's the White House, or that's the Capitol building. Lincoln Memorial. Thanks, man. No, it's awesome. It's been fun. Sucks that I had to take like a couple weeks off. I'm still expecting my hands to go numb at some point tonight. But so this is the Lincoln Memorial. I love the roof. The roof is pretty sweet. Yeah, the map is crazy, man. It's actually, this is just a small bit of it. It actually goes, well, you can see it goes quite a bit higher. It goes kind of way up to here. and down, but we're going to be restricting people's access to the whole map. So if I go, for example, over here, you can actually see the black line, but there's a giant wall. And the wall is going to be barrier blocks. So you're not going to actually see this wall once we're live, like once we're in the world. Although this shit will be fixed too. But yeah, no, this wall will be transparent, but you won't be able to get through it. So you're going to get to like a place like up here, right? Where you're going to see the buildings on the other side, right? Cuz there's stuff all on the other side, but you're not going to actually be able to go there. And we're going to put basically this same wall on the roof as well, so that people can't fly over the wall. So it's just going to be covered basically, which is pretty cool. But we've still got some work to do. Becky, who's in the stream right now, helping out, she did this, which is just ridiculously good.
You gotta see this.
It was not easy.
Wait, keep that on there for a second, because I'm going back to the stream to see what you're showing.
It's so nice. Like, she did such a great job.
Oh my god.
So the castle, all of this stuff she did.
Wow.
It's incredible. She's incredibly talented. It's very good.
I'm learning
Wow.
very fast.
That's awesome.
Like that really large building was copy, rotate, paste. It was so easy. But the castle was terrible because it didn't really have a lot of symmetry. So
Yeah. No, it's fantastic. You did an awesome job.
thanks.
So all of that looks good. I'm a little conflicted about the block choice on the African American History Museum.
Did you look at it?
Yeah.
Pictures of it?
Oh,
It's really hard because it's like
isn't it like black?
like oh. Now the
I thought it was like a.
color, it's like some sort of I'm not sure what the material is. It's probably some kind of metal, and you can see through it a bit, and it has this kind of intricate design to it. It's all over the place, and then there's these big open gaps in some areas.
I hate that block. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's super weird. Oh, it's like a lattice.
Mhm.
It's like a copper lattice. That is so messed up.
It's weird.
It's okay. I get it. I get why you. Hard to do that justice, right?
It was not easy. I looked through stuff and I was like, really, this is what I have to. Well, like it works, I guess. It looks accurate.
Right.
It's an interesting building. And then that secret little space I made in there that I sent you stuff about today is in there.
Can I check my Twitter DMs? Checking. Oh no. Ludi, I love you, buddy. Thanks, man. Yeah, so what is it? I don't know why it didn't change. Let me fix that. Dude, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And Ludi just subbed with his Prime sub. Buddy. So nice. Thanks, man. Let me I'm gonna start fixing those things that you mentioned. Quickly. Yeah. I don't understand why my webcam I did. I'm such a dummy. There we go. I have this like super expensive camera and it never stays in focus. Such a piss off. I made all the mistakes tonight. I'm not streaming to the Minecraft category.
Hard.
Streaming is hard.
Yeah, it says World of Warcraft.
It's like, yeah, it says World of Warcraft. I'm such an idiot. And my camera got shifted when I was like adjusting things.
Is that why we were looking right up your nose?
You're not. There we go. That's a little bit better. Good lord.
Good lord. I have some big
I'm
trees.
definitely the loudest. Yeah, I have them turned down. I didn't want them like super loud in the stream. I'm thinking about getting a second camera. And making this one there. That's better. All right. Brutal. Streaming is hard, friends. Streaming is hard. I don't think that this is quartz, but I'm... Oh, shit. Did you see this sketch streamed like all night last night, Ludi? I went to bed and he went live, and I woke up in the morning and he was still going. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand the concept of sleep schedules. None of you. All right, I need to figure out how to do this overhang, the portico. I think that's right. I think this is right. And I think this is right. And then the wall will go 3 in. So here. Did I do the top there? Like that. And then the walkway extends around the corner. You streaming tonight, Ludi? Love your face. Gotta go pick up my sister. Go pick up that sister. Talk to you soon, buddy. If you're streaming tonight, I'll pop on if I see you go live. Everyone should go listen to Ludi's episode of Going Live, by the way. Exclamation mark. Going Live. He was the first guest of the podcast.
Really? Nice.
He was, and he was fantastic. It was an awesome conversation.
What does he stream? I probably should know.
He mainly streams Minecraft. I don't know if I can do shout outs. I don't know if I have the ability to shout out. I do. Look at that. Oh my god. At least I got one thing right.
Oops.
He's a very good streamer. He's much better than I am in just about every way. All right. I actually really love this this picture that I'm looking at. Okay, so the yeah, so this is the Oval Office. So I'm conflicted about height. This is my problem I'm having right now. It's definitely not this high, but I think it's also higher than this.
And working on cleaning up the front porch. I don't know if you want to look at that and then decide from there.
I tried my best to make that look okay, but it totally, you know. I started, as you can see, I started doing kind of this part down below, but not really like it's as I was starting to like not feel well, so I was totally not like concentrating really.
It was just a mess to start with, so I think part of the problem is when you see stuff that's already there and it looks really messy, it's hard to get your brain in gear to imagine what should be there instead. I know why I preferred the blocky buildings to buildings that are almost done. Okay, so that's pretty cleaned up. I don't know if you like the level of where everything is at. And of course, you know me, it's symmetrical.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Yeah, just keep going. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna chop. So there's like a when I first started wanting to stream Minecraft, Ludi was one of the first people I like connected with.
Oh, nice.
And he's a Twitch partner, so he's been doing this for a while. And he's very good. He's got a good stream too. Like it's funny, what I've been learning about, especially about streaming content creation, because there's definitely someone for everyone. Like Ludi isn't like this like super hardcore building type guy, like with like fine detail and stuff like that. But he's also got a very entertaining stream that a lot of people watch, and it's just a good reminder that you don't have to be
everything to everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, so I mean, it's almost the same with like podcasting and everything else, and I think the lesson that I'm kind of learning is I'm just going to do me.
Yeah.
And whatever that looks like. And people are either going to like that or they're going to hate that. And well, maybe not hate it, but be indifferent towards it. We're getting places. It's funny that the Oval Office isn't actually that big. Like it's not like a huge office. It's big, but it's not like.
Are you doing the interior?
No. No.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, the scale is annoying me.
Yes, it is not very conducive to the type of work I think that we want to do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I
that's
think after doing the Capitol building, this feels kind of like it's a bit of a letdown because it's small.
yeah.
One's massive, so it was easy to go have a field day with it and have a great time. Oh well. One of the hardest things about this is that if you have anything that's curved and the dimensions are small, it's just really, really hard. I'm trying to put some kind of railings along the stairs out front. It just looks terrible. Great.
Yeah, the railings are awful.
What do I do here? You know? So I don't know if I'm just gonna leave people without railings on their stairs.
Yeah, the railings are quite bad. All right. I feel like
I think I can live with that.
I was just about to say almost the exact same thing. What I'm doing. I don't know what this like some of these white pillars, the problem with them, and there's a couple of them, they're usually like statues or like little shacks, and the mapping made them like way bigger than they were supposed to be. They're better off being gone than being there and us trying to like. So I'm getting rid of this one, for example, because it looks so damn stupid. Better. Perfect. Okay. So I think I'm happy with that. Okay. You know, I'm actually going to get rid of this. Oh.
Oh boy.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing alright. A lot of trees. A lot of trees.
Every tree is so important, though.
Yeah, but just trying to place them exactly where they are in that image is really hard. Just kidding.
With the exact height, I mean,
Yeah,
you are
it's
making them the exact height, right?
making everything to scale and right in its
It's
place.
not perfect, Steve. You have to start all over again.
Now, what I'm a little afraid of is if one of the trees gets like accidentally chopped down, we have to remember to come back and clear that area or something. If if it happens in real Washington D.C., we're gonna have to come back here and
Yes.
make sure we remove that tree.
I'm gonna put you in charge of that,
Yeah,
making sure that
I'll be keeping a close eye on
refreshing Google Earth.
the Forestry Service is who I'll be following.
Right.
The National Forestry.
All right. So.
I do think it looks pretty good. There's a lot of trees now. I think they could have given more care to where they planted them originally, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, look at them. I mean, they're, they made it easier for me because they don't have to be, in neat rows or anything. But I mean, it is the national capital. I'm glad you have a random gold block here on a stick.
This is oh my god, this is the ellipse. That's what it is. Oh my god. Okay. I just realized what it is. You know what's helping me right now is a encyclopedic knowledge of the West Wing, like the TV show. I swear to God. I'm like, I know what this is because I've seen it on TV.
But do the trees look like you remember them on TV?
They're okay. They're not perfect.
Pretty close.
I'm expecting you to nail it though.
Nailed it.
All right, this is really stupid here. So, yeah, see, like this here is like a. Oh, piss off.
Did did you do? You cut a plane out of the thing?
So
I've
stupid.
done that a lot. I've done that so many times. It's frustrating. I know. Select the wrong stuff, and I'm like, ugh, why? Worst thing is when you're just plodding along and getting stuff done, and then all of a sudden, you copy paste or whatever, and then you've undone something that involves stairs or slabs, and you have to redo them. You selected the wrong thing.
Right. And then all of this is like, oh, this is annoying. So there isn't a way to like cut a layer, slice off, and keep what's on the top layer on the layer below it. Hmm.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
So if you in the front yard, there's like a level change right in the middle of the damn yard.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks so stupid. And I'd like to just lob off. So it's actually like 2 layers. So there's a layer change. It actually goes up like 3 layers from the front to where the White House is.
So what do you want to do? Want to make it more level?
What is this?
What is that? Is Mark messing around with the map stuff?
He's
That
got
looks like it. So what do you want to do in the front
I
area?
think I don't know. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. That's what I want to do. So let's not worry about it. Move. Let's carry on. It is definitely low priority. What is high priority is finishing this goddamn building. White House ellipse.
I hate these stairs. They're ridiculous. Oh, I hate them. Okay. Guess I can live with that. Scale is making me mad. Okay. Scale, the angles, all the things.
I just found the picture I
Curves.
needed. Oh. That's it. The main entrance on the north side. Oh my god.
Do you have is the Korean War Veterans Memorial on here?
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
And
Oh.
Martin. What about the MLK Memorial? Is that there?
Yep.
Come on, let's see. Are they labeled or not? So
No.
much, I guess. Okay.
You have to use your encyclopedic knowledge of Washington, D.C.
You
Yeah.
could use that link I sent earlier.
No, I am using that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not labeled in there, is it?
No, and I'm trying to.
I thought it was.
No, I mean it might be. Wait, no. I don't. It's labeled on that. I'm not sure if it's labeled. I'm trying to see where it lines up in. Like, does the MLK Memorial look like at all like the MLK Memorial?
No, not very. It's not very good
Okay.
yet.
Yet. And that's more like. Wait. So here's the. What about the Korean? What does that look like? Does that look like? Is that the thing that has, for some reason, some like turquoise building, or is that like a bathroom or something? No, let's see.
There's armor stands for the soldiers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually pretty smart.
Let's see where that is.
All right. Oh.
Oh, I see. Got it. That is cool. Okay. Now I'm with you. Now there's. How are people gonna? Are people gonna go to? They're gonna have the path to that. Like they'll be able to get to that, right? Because there's a lot of trees in front of it, which I want to put, but I want to also be cautious that I don't block out the memorial. But in the picture, there are trees. I'll put the trees where the trees are.
That's it. That's it right there. Put the trees where the trees are.
Then there's a ton of trees after them. After them armor stands.
One, two, three, four. I guess this is okay. What is this? Chiseled quartz block. I need quartz pillars.
Play.
Uh-oh. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2. No, it's yep. Nope. All right, we're getting somewhere here. Where's my pillar?
Let's see.
I have to go tuck in my children who stayed up way too late. Be right back.
Nice.
Is this happening on MLK Day?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what do you have NPCs and all already set up, or that's another?
That's happening as well.
Okay.
There are multiple people actually working on making custom avatars
Mhm.
for
Cool.
for hundreds of people.
Wow.
We're designing some of them for the first time, in fact, which
Wow.
is really cool. So, AOC, Stacey Abrams,
Oh, nice.
John, what was his name?
Oh, I know who you mean.
The man who just recently passed away.
Yeah.
Lots of people. So it's really
Good.
quite something. Some of them in grayscale.
Oh, wow.
So the ones that are like alive are going to be are in color, and I
Oh,
think the
neat.
ones that are passed away are in grayscale.
Awesome.
Really quite something.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. There's this thing over here, and then these.
Stairs. We are making progress.
Progress in the process.
All right. I think.
Got a lot of trees, I'll tell you that.
I told you, man. It's crazy. I don't think I ever thought that there were that many, that there was that much tree in the in the area.
I don't know what this one. There's one building here. I don't really know what it is supposed to be. It's like this. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, this is starting to look like a real White House.
Oh, cool.
Have you told I'm not gonna say the full names or anything. Have you told like Deirdre or anyone like that about the?
No.
Not that she needs to know, but like they ask you to do a decent amount of stuff, right?
It's interesting because I haven't done all that much, too recently, and like, it's funny. Kathy's actually been doing a lot of like mentory kind of stuff. Like, she's been more involved in like being on some of the like support type, whatever you want to call it, like really doing some good stuff to support other mentors and stuff. Where I haven't been doing that much. So no, I think yeah, like time wise, it's not some people probably know, but I don't know.
Well, feel free when they ask you to do something at FETC to send that my way.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
Sure.
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
All right, so
Why not?
Hey, you. She's returned. All right, so there's a. I like this. We're getting somewhere here. We got an entrance.
This building.
All right, and then this is actually the height of this is working out really well now.
Of what?
So there's a lip around the whole building, but the oval part is actually up higher, which works out well because it can go up higher. Actually, kind of like that, and like that.
You want to keep the height of the connector between where it is?
Sorry?
The I guess the connector building between that long thing that connects what you're working on to the main part of the building. Do you want it at that height?
Yeah. This
That'll-
is the right height.
That tells me where the windows go. So
This is the right height. I'm fairly like based on like where this lip is and then where the Oval Office is, and then it's gonna come down, but there's still a layer that's like one here. There'll be like a fence. Like there's a ledge, right? But that's where it is.
that line you just put in is the ledge where
Yeah.
the base of it is going to be down there. So I'm trying to get the windows lined up on the front now.
Yeah, this is a ledge. I don't know if it's going to be solid brick. It might be wall. It might be fence. We've done some, maybe even the same ledges that we used in the Capitol building.
Definitely using the stairs upside down for that top edge of the building. It's tough though. Yeah, I think it would be good there. Definitely, you have to, even though it's not the right size exactly, it needs a little bit of extra definition.
So I think is the MLK. Yeah, I don't know where the MLK.
So I started working on the landscaping a little bit. But it's this triangle in the corner.
What is MLK?
Yeah.
Where can you are you near it right now?
I can go right to the...
If you go to it and teleport me there, it'll give me a good sense. I see like a rectangle, I see a circle, I see because it seems like it should be across from these highways or these roads. A couple traffic light type looking things.
Yeah. Sorry, I teleported to you instead of you to me, but you're right there. This triangle.
I don't see it as a triangle.
Okay, well, there's a point. It's right here.
Am I going to it?
No. Come back.
Okay.
You see me?
Yep.
Okay. This whole space here.
Oh, you mean there's nothing there yet?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so that area with those 3 grassy areas.
Yeah.
That's where it will be.
That's where I started doing the landscaping.
Okay.
So I hadn't filled in the grass all the way to the end, as you can see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. So I'm not going to worry about.
So there's tons of trees and bushes in there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where they are. Are they in the part that you didn't fill in, like the green part that you didn't fill in?
I hadn't gotten that far yet.
No, but I'm saying this is where the trees would be. Is down here. This is one part where the
I
trees
don't
would
know.
be.
I haven't looked at it, so I don't
That's what
remember.
you're saying. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that.
Yeah.
Because I'm almost done for today anyway. I'm gonna.
Oh, look at you! I see. There's lots of trees here. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. I mean, it really is. Basically, it's easy at this point because it's all trees all the way from here to the end. Now, the weird thing is, I feel like this is one thing, and then I guess that's, well.
Who knew shrubbery could be so complicated, eh?
Oh, I see. That's that thing, maybe.
This is actually starting to look like something.
All right, friends. I'm going to call it a night for tonight.
I appreciate your help.
No problem. And I will continue to fill some of this stuff in next chance I get.
Nice. Thanks.
Yep. Cool. All right. Have a great night. You guys are doing great work.
Thank you. It's all Becky.
Cool. I believe it.
Should.
Actually, it's funny. I say I'm going, but then I'm just trying to fill in this one area. Get a little obsessive at times.
Just one more thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had a lot of that. Oh,
Yep.
just one more.
It's like I'm so close to filling in at least this area. I gotta finish that.
It sucks that there aren't gray concrete stairs. Like, it sucks that there's no stairs at the... Like, there's no concrete stairs at all. Pain in the ass.
Concrete would be amazing. Do a lot of stuff with that.
Alrighty. I'm gonna call it there. That's good for now, I think. Alright, people.
All right, man.
Keep doing what you're doing. Alright.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Again.
Bye, Becky. Good to see you.
All right. This is looking like a thing. Comes out quite a bit more than that. Okay, so there's like the roof is like orange. Like legit
Oh
or-
yeah.
orange.
Gonna put some sand there. Sand.
I was thinking about like
I mean, you could use sandstone and it would not sink underneath if there's nothing there.
I was thinking of like even like acacia logs or something. Stripped acacia? Let's look. Let's look.
Got some windows in here. I know there's a whole lot of.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Really big. Nice. Does it go? Does it have different? It does have different grains.
Yeah, I gotta pay attention to how I'm putting it down.
Same thing with that crazy stuff you put on the surface of the Capitol building roof with the
Yeah.
warped something, the blue stuff, bluish, greenish. What do you think of the front so far? Windows and stuff.
Hate it.
Want me to just copy it over to the other side? Oh, you hate it?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Yeah. I guess they're not. These ones are bigger than these ones, aren't they?
they are. Almost thinking about making them even taller, but I don't know.
And then there's a set of windows below here
Really
too,
big.
right?
Yeah, I haven't looked there yet.
Yeah, they line up. But they're half the size of these ones basically. Which actually will make them look pretty terrible, but they look good.
Then do we wanna, like, I'm wondering what material we should use for the, should we leave the building quartz block, or do you think we should make it bricks instead, like something more interesting, or?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm gonna have to dig for some more pictures to see if I can find something that is a clue. Capitol building, you know, I noticed when I'm looking for these pictures, people find an image of, you know, they find an angle of the building, and it's just like every picture is the same angle. You know?
Yep.
Same.
Well, it's like
It's
the
really
people
hard.
taking the stupid pictures of the from the Lincoln Memorial of the Washington Monument, right?
Mm,
Where they're like holding it between their fingers like an idiot. Everyone does it.
like, I'm almost wondering if the White House should be smooth quartz.
Well, how does that change it?
It just looks less blocky. Like the
Do the lines
if
go
you look
away?
If you look at the Capitol building, yeah, the lines around it go away, and it's just one big plane. It's got the pattern on it for the block. The Capitol building, very middle section of it has a very flat wall. So for that section, I used the smooth one, and then the rest of the walls on the upper level, I used the blocks, and then on the bricks, and then on the bottom level, you know, we had, like, in the back of the building, we had the pillar pieces for where it had the stripes, and then some areas we just kept it. No, actually, we used the stripes for most of it. So that, like, trying to put some variation in there so it doesn't look totally boring.
Hey Scott, how's it going? Welcome in. I don't know how long you've been here. We're in deep concentration here. We're contemplating blocks as one does. This is the serious business of Minecrafting. Just got here, perfect. So I'm not a totally terrible streamer. I've done all my mistakes for the day. Hopefully.
One of the hardest things about these buildings is trying to find every little bit of the building when there's a bunch of trees in front of it. Most annoying thing. See, now I'm looking at this, and
WoW is always good, Scott. WoW is always good.
I like the other side, back Lafayette Park is and all that, like wondering how we're gonna line the windows up because it seems like there's two layers of windows on the back, but on the front, well, on the front side that I'm working on, that you're working on, it's got 3 layers. You know?
Yeah, this isn't gonna be perfect. I think we need to lower the standards a little bit.
Number 1, how dare you?
It's
Number
just
2, no. I
it's
don't know what we're gonna do.
the way it is.
It's gonna work out.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
I mean, it's not like somebody's gonna go in there and give us a grade for it, right?
Right. It's not like it's not no high stakes test.
Though, you know, this is like best project-based learning ever. A ton of stuff about this. And all the research.
And you've never been to
It's kinda funny.
Washington. You've never been to Washington
Uh-huh.
D.C.
Nope.
Scott says he'll give us a grade. Give you a grade. And give me shit. Let me make up a rubric. Accurate.
Check out all my buildings in Zone 17 and grade me right now.
Yeah, there's a
Before I have to turn in the
rubric.
project.
You can take your rubric and shove it up your ass. How about that?
I hate rubrics because, you know, like most of the time it's designed for one convergent result, and I hate that. For me, I would leave things very, very, like, you know, undefined for students and say, well, what kind of materials do you want to use for this project? And, you know, how are you going to make it so that you can, like, we did a vending machine. How are you going to make it so your vending machine, dispenses one thing, like just one item? How are you going to do that? Okay, so what if we wanted to dispense 2 items? How are you going to modify it? You know, what if you want to have 2 different types of items to choose between? Some of them didn't get to that point, and a lot of them were just mad because I wouldn't give them a worksheet. But that's not how I roll. So I'm almost wondering, you said that the level of the lawn goes down and it's annoying.
Yeah, I fixed it over here to bother me less.
Well, I'm looking at the other side. Let's see. Wondering if it should be brought up closer against the building, or if it should be left. Oh.
I didn't realize the roof of the White House is orange.
Either. I didn't realize the Capitol building was like bluish green and copper. It's pretty cool. I did a bunch of models when I was in high school in Latin club. Nerd alert. So all my models and stuff, I had to try and go to the downtown library in like a pretty small kind of city, and so it wasn't the best. They didn't always have enough resources, and this is like over 20 years ago, so no internet to save me, no Googling. But I mean, there was internet, but it wasn't like we didn't have a computer. But it was kind of fun to try and like dig and figure out any details about a building that I could, find diagrams of it, and then try and figure out how to make a scale model with that limited information. And then I'd figure out that there was actually like an interesting thing, like the which one was it, the Pantheon in Rome. It has a copper roof on it, on the dome, but then one of the judges was like, oh, but it has it on the front porch too, I believe. And I'm like, I didn't find any information about that anywhere. I looked so hard, and she was nitpicking, and I'm like, you only got what you got for resources, so I did my best. But you never know, there could be these little secrets that you aren't really aware of because it's some secret, maybe somebody who's a scholar would know, but I didn't really have scholarly materials available, so I did my best. Got my mom really mad at me because I used so many materials trying to build the Colosseum that she wouldn't buy anymore.
That's funny.
She's like, I will not get you anymore. Sad. Takes a lot to get my mom mad, so.
We're getting there. I feel pretty good about this, to be honest.
Oh, it's good.
It's got the legit shape to it, at least. How many pillars do you think? All right, so I'm gonna put one here, and then say 3. Wonder if this will work out. Oh, dope. Yeah, that's it. The only thing I might move this in one. Oh.
Stick a
Oh,
slab
this
under
is
it.
this is gonna bother me.
Put a slab under it. Hardly even notice.
My years of gaming have trained me for this specific moment. I'm failing.
Is that failing and then keep on?
No,
Moving
the
on.
trying to hit the pillars as I'm flying by them.
Oh. And eye coordination.
Ah. Ah. Well, that made it look a little bit more real, doesn't it? All right. So this definitely needs to come in at least one. So we're going to do that.
You want to do smooth quartz for that ledge?
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
The chances if I do replace, it's actually going to go in the right orientation. Disappointing. And so I can wrap it around that section of building I was working on too. Cool built, cool windows underneath there. I'm just noticing. I've never paid attention to that before. You know, they showed pictures of the president walking through that area, those little side areas. I've never seen the windows before. Just looking at the pretty columns when they show video.
That's better. Oh. 1, 2. Yep. Yep. Significantly better. That it's funny how much a difference that one block makes in the walkway. All right. So I have no, I don't have.
try and copy and then flip it and paste it.
Is it the same on the other side, do you think?
It looks like it probably is.
Other than, you know, the giant Oval Office?
No, we can check.
Let's look.
Looks very blocky. I'm not sure how much stuff you had to do, but if it's symmetrical, I can try. And if there's any slabs and stairs and stuff like that, then easy to clean up. It's redoing a whole bunch of stuff.
No, it's not the same at all. The east wing building is long and narrow, right? It's similar. It's fine. It's fine. The wings are coming along really easily. Now that I'm into it here. There are stairs. So I feel like a good goal for the night would be to get like a decent amount of this wing, this east wing or this west wing done. The time. Well, we're 2 hours in. I know there's pathing and stuff here. I'm gonna do that in a minute. Okay. God, that looks pretty good. It's getting there.
Sorry, you had to flip over between. It's good.
I'm looking for oak leaves. Okay. So. Team Unicorn with the subscription tonight. Thank you so much. Hey Amanda. Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly. There's definitely a everyone's come and hung out tonight. What's that?
I said Team Unicorn's my buddy.
Team Unicorn. Becky is on the stream. Building the things.
Searching the Googles.
Mm-hmm. So there's legitimately a tree right here. Let's try a birch tree. Pop. Grow, birch tree, grow. Well, we'll see. And then there's definitely a tree also right there. So then oh, it looks so bad like that. Like they have these white lines on all of the roadways, but there's no white lines on like any of the roads. And I get why the software or whatever like did that, because you know they want you to understand where the road begins and the whatever ends, but god. Oh, we got our trees. Oh, and they're perfect. Shit, that looks so good. And then there's a walkway of some sort right there. I actually have a swear button ready. Becky heard me swear, but I don't think the stream heard a beep.
Oh, I heard the beep.
Oh, did you?
Did.
Perfect. So I could just like I could do that all the time. I'm not gonna do that all the time. That sounds like the most the quickest way to lose followers. Shrubbery. The West Wing wants some shrubbery. I don't think we want 2 layers of shrubbery though. Just 1. There's actually like quite a bit more over here. Like that. Okay. So I think that this ends in line with this. So it would go to here. And then what I'm going to do, what is this? Seagrass. Oh, who would have thought it doesn't go on the grass? There's like other grass, right? There's... Oh, should we just put flowers in? Maybe we should just plant some flowers. Parental advisory for my stream. What other flowers can I put down here? I think that looks pretty good. Oh, man. There's definitely a tree right there. There's actually a giant tree right in front of the White House. There's multiple huge trees right in front of the stairs right here. Like this whole space here, Becky, is full of trees.
Get there.
Right here. Damn, this looks good. I need a...
Landscaping is going to make it look fantastic once we can get around to it.
I need...
So much stuff to do.
Stone. Oh, I screwed that up. There we go. Saved. Look at that. So I'm gonna put quartz steps here because I think they look great. Oh boy, we're getting there. So, incredibly, there is a swimming pool, and it's right here.
What?
There is. The White House has a swimming pool. Can you imagine seeing Trump's fat ass swimming out there? How gross is that? Did I just load you up with like the worst?
Didn't need to think about that.
Do you think he swam in the presidential swimming pool?
Team Unicorn.
Amanda, did Donald Trump skinny dip in the presidential swimming pool? Did Donald Trump know there was a swimming pool outside of his window?
I would guess that maybe he would probably prefer his own, resorts and stuff for that kind of thing.
So when he said, you know what, I'd like to go for a swim, he just hopped on a plane and went to Mar-a-Lago instead?
He went to Florida a lot.
Over under on the percentage of the White House that needs to be fumigated on January the 21st. 60%?
Wondering.
Do you think Joe and Jill Biden are going to sleep in the same bed that Donald Trump slept in?
I don't know.
This is fun. I could do this all night. What do you think? New mattress for sure. What kind of mattress are President-elect Biden and Jill Biden going to use to replace the clearly, I'm sure, sagged-in mattress of President Donald J. Trump? Because there'd be this indent, right? This giant fat ass indent
Really so.
in the mattress, right? It'd be fucking huge. You'd have to right? Biden needs his orthopedic mattress. I think we're onto something here. Definitely couldn't use the same one. He would Jill'd be like, I ain't sleeping in that shit. I mean, so you know what actually be interesting though is that Jill's side of the bed is probably perfect because Melania didn't sleep with President Trump. So it's no big deal on her side. Her side is great. Right? Our side is great. There's a swimming pool. And tons of trees. There's tons of trees over here, Becky.
That light green area is supposed to be court of some sort or something. Like, what is that? You were
It's
saying that.
an anomaly.
There were some random things like that somewhere on the map that you said were baseball fields. I know that's not a baseball field, but
Nope.
okay.
Yeah. Amanda, you haven't come and watched the stream in a long time. Have you seen the Capitol building? I guess you've probably seen the pictures.
Post things on Twitter.
The tweets. The tweeters. Okay. That pathway. Oh, there's a playground too. Okay, so there's a tree. Birch? I'm gonna keep using birch trees.
Okay, so that light green area, I'm gonna switch it out right now.
There's a tree right there. Okay.
Boom. And
Boom.
that garden that you put in, like everything that you did there, it just looks so amazing. Like the color and it just looks so much better. Like if you step back a little bit and look at the other side, and you're like, ooh, you know?
Yeah, comparison. Pretty funny. 2 weeks off from everything needed it. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So, I need a better picture of... So I know what this side looks like, interestingly enough. Because I have a really good picture of what this side looks like. So there are 3... underneath here. Much higher. Oh, no, that looks awkward. Okay, so there's that. And then that. And then that. And then there's 4. Do I have the space for 4? So if I took a 3, 1, 2, no. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not going to have the space for 4 no matter what. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. 2. I wish I had like the. I wish it's funny that I almost wish everything was a little bit bigger. Sometimes.
You know, larger seems like more work, but it's actually, I think, more work just trying to figure out how to make the space you have work smaller.
See you, Team Unicorn. Thanks for dropping in. It's good to see you.
Good night.
Do you use glass panes or blocks?
I used white stained glass blocks, and I inset them one block.
Inset them. White. Stained glass. Block. Inset.
So what I do to save time is put one at one top left corner and then go all the way down to the other side
And just replace the whole layer.
just set for the whole layer. You can also, if you want to put it into, like, say you easily break all the blocks that you want the windows to be in, but you're not going to inset it, then you can just select the wall and then replace air with glass, and that also saves time. To think about things that save time when you're doing something like this with a deadline. Science Streams is staying for more building. Yay! Let's see. So I've switched sides now. I'm on the other side, trying to make everything even.
I have the chiseled here somewhere. I thought I had chiseled. Okay. It doesn't look perfect, but it doesn't look bad. It just looks. Let's do. Mostly what this is problems with like textures, right? Like layers and depth and stuff like that. That's like part of the problem. That looks
Yeah,
better.
I was gonna say stairs. That really helps.
Yeah. And then just leaving the one open because that's the actual doorway. I think I got the right one. Yeah, I got the right one. Yeah, that makes a huge difference right there. That improved it. So we've set a new follower goal for 2021.
Really?
1,500 followers.
Ooh.
I don't know. We'll see.
Any plans for what you want to be streaming for next year?
You know what? I won't lie.
Seeing you streaming some more Warcraft lately.
I love World of Warcraft. I'm gonna play a lot more of that, yeah. I won't lie. I kind of love the idea of doing another build kind of like this. Like getting another map of another place
That'd
or
be interesting.
something.
I want to do like a really, really massive building. Like I really enjoyed the Capitol building. Like, cause you can do so much
Maybe
more
just
detail
doing
with something
landmarks.
big.
Like really high detailed landmarks.
That'd be cool. You know where to find me. Do something like that. That sounds awesome. I haven't put anything into Education Edition yet, and I really want to. I want to contribute something.
So the thing is that it would have to be like like from scratch.
That
The any building. These windows line up.
would it have to be from scratch?
Well, because I mean, unless I like buy a model of a ugh, that looks gross. Buy a model of a different building and then modify it, I guess.
Can't you just bring, like, just thinking today, you just, like, you could use, you can import stuff into Minecraft, like 3D models. So what if you, say you went into Tinkercad and you made a very simple model of something really quick, and then you imported it into Minecraft, and then you can detail that.
Right. Yeah, it's something worth thinking about. What to do. Kind of enjoyed parts of this, and I think that oh. Oh. Mike. Why are you such an idiot? Okay. It's funny though that this is 4 and this is 2.
What's that?
And then these are,
Windows.
yeah, they're not evenly spaced. I'm getting a little obnoxious about it. What I should have done is that's it. That's better. Now these stupid windows above here aren't the same. Urgh. Two, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, but then I can't do this one because of the 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Right. It's got to be it. I have no way of knowing if the windows go around to the street side. I assume they do, but I have no sense of how that looks. I don't know. Okay, so wait a second. Can I do a street view? Yeah, see, it's so funny. You can't do. So this is one of those spots like you were talking about. So I mean, technically there's a road here, but this is like a secure road, right?
Yeah.
Like this is the OEOB and this is the West Wing, and there's literally an awning. You can see it in the and then there's the entrance to the OEOB, the side entrance. And people literally just, and this isn't as much a road as it is a laneway with parking on each side of it, right? So this is like, it's just hard to totally know what that path actually looks like. Gonna have to do some. See, this is where if we had like a couple more volunteers to do, like, I'd say, you know, it's, if they were watching, you'd say, you know, someone find us a really good picture of what it looks like between here and here.
Mhm.
I imagine there are windows. I imagine they're fairly similar to this. I have no sense of what those windows look like between OE, OB, and West Wing. Well, shit. I can't believe there's a photo for everything, I guess is the answer to this. I just found a picture of someone who was literally like if this is where the OEOB is, it's like they're right here.
Oh.
And taking a picture of the West Wing. So we use Google Earth for a lot of things, and there's a lot of places that Google Earth isn't. And one of them is this is a secure laneway. This isn't really a road. It looks like a road, but it's definitely not a road. It's like a a laneway. But it's hard to. I just found a. So there are windows up here.
I think that's one of the frustrating things about this is sometimes the data could be worse. Wondering why I'm looking at all of their buildings in the capital. Someone monitoring my internet activity.
Jesus, imagine that.
Oh, why is she looking at the White House now?
Oh man.
This model has so many, like these weird that don't match up to anything else, and it needs to be repaired. And go to fix it, and it's hollow inside, so you have to build up underneath it too. It's like, why so much extra work? Okay, I'm gonna make sure everything lines up.
I gotta call it a night soon too. This is the longest I've sat on a computer in 3 weeks. I yeah.
I was actually putting that in there right as you were saying it. I was like, what?
Ain't that the truth?
If you're not feeling up to doing anymore, you gotta take a break.
Alright. I'm going to ah, man. There we go. Oh.
What's up? The height of the windows?
I'm actually gonna lift these ones up and make these ones bigger. Yeah, this is so much better. Okay. Now I can do this without it looking stupid. Yup. And then I can still put these chiseled pieces. Right. Look at that. It almost looks like a building. Uh. This, right? And then the stairs. Damn. Yep. Yep. And then technically, this is a doorway. Gotta leave that. All right. Well, what did you? What did you do most of the? This, I guess, eh?
I did. I'm actually working on the other side right now because I decided to just try and make it even because it was really off on the other side. The other side, if you come down a little lower from the front, you can see I fixed it all up.
Looks good.
It's lined up right with the other side and so we can details. I'm just making sure all that stuff on the roof is lined up too.
Looks super good. I'd say this is pretty good progress.
I think so too.
Probably a little bit better than I thought we were gonna do today. All right, friends. We're gonna raid Slay. He's streaming. Planet Zoo. Oh. And we're gonna call it a night. Tons of people watched. Not tons. Enough. I'm happy. And Ludi subscribed, and someone else subscribed. Team Unicorn dropped a subscription, which is exciting. So, anyways, thanks everybody, and we'll thank you, Becky. You're the best.
It's fun.
All right. Bye, everybody.
You did awesome. It looks amazing. Can't wait to see what this is like done.